We are Jonty and Millie, and along with our kids, we look for the amazing wonders of our world, living in Singapore and exploring beyond. Welcome to Wanderlust. Hello everybody, so Millie's finding it difficult to talk today due to an ulcer on her tongue, so she's a bit lispy and a bit uncomfortable, but we are here at Sungai Road at Woodlands, which is Karang Guni, which is basically how do we call it, like junk, like a junk shop,
junk market, junk collectors, I guess, like second-hand shop. Yeah, a collection of lots of different things. Yeah,
the Karang Guni used to like collect different things, and I guess like this has just got odds and ends and bits and bobs, and we're going to go and check it out and see what it's like. Yeah. I think this is something that my parents probably would have had a lot more of back in the day.
Yeah, probably. I think the original one was cleared, I think it was 2017, to make way for new housing, and this is kind of what's left, which I find a little bit sad. And I love junk shops. I love going to look at stuff. So we're going to dodge the rain. It's been raining for 3 days this week. Yeah. It's kind of nice to have a bit of cooler weather. So we're going to hop across the road and go and check it out.
Made it. Drive.
The books you like to read. Here would be a good space to find books.
Take a little fantasy.
Books.
Book. Yeah. Milo has it, but I want to have it. $1.
On first glimpse, this place is just packed with loads of stuff. There's a guy in there just playing some guitar, and we've seen all sorts of little things already. Loads of glasses, loads of little boxes out back as well, which is kind of like taken away from view, I guess, from the main bulk of all the stuff that's put out front. So we're really excited to see stuff. There's a few stalls that are shut still. We wonder whether that's because of Chinese New Year. It's kind of like that season at the moment, but there's plenty open, plenty to check out. So yeah, it's very exciting.
I love places like this because you can just find so many different things. I found this beautiful looking tin cat, and I did actually buy one for Jonty for our 10th anniversary, because the 10th anniversary is tin, so it was a tin cat. And we do use it quite a lot, and I always get commented on it whenever we take it out to get our food, so pretty ones. And I don't think they've been used either, because they've still got the plastic on them. I just picked up these from Milo. I know these are a really good brand. They were $3, which is great, and they're brand new, so they've never even been used. You do have to have cash here, so if you're coming, do make sure that you bring some cash.
I mean, it really is quite amazing. Above me we've got bags, camera cases, we've got all these suitcases next to me here, and then we're going through, we've got little food processors and mini fridges, all sorts of stuff around here really. If you are looking for anything for your house, oh my goodness, this would be the place to come. You just need a day to enjoy yourself, look through everything, find exactly what you need.
Milo, do you know what these are?
CDs.
DVDs. CDs. Suitcases. I needed a new suitcase. Yeah. These are records. Okay, do you know what this is?
No. Smoke.
Sorry?
No, smoke thing.
Do you know what it is?
Recorder. Oh, you like put
recorder.
Recorder.
What do you record on it?
You record stuff. Yeah, so this is about pop. Diggin.
Our kids have no idea what a cassette player is. I'm surprised at some of the quality of the items here. Like, I've just found a pair of Vans trainers, not my size sadly, or Jonty's, but like they're pretty much brand new. The soles like have no tread on them whatsoever. I think I was expecting to find some things that are a little like older or tatty, sometimes in second-hand shops, but loads of the things here have really good life value still left on them. Like, I really find it frustrating when things are just thrown away. I'd be interested to find out where lots of the guys working here get their things from, because loads of these shoes are like still brand new.
Said, can I get that food panda box, which is in the corner over there? And I just laughed and said no.
What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it?
Yeah, what were you thinking of doing
Deliver
with it?
food.
Deliver food? You can deliver food to me.
What are you going to do with that? Fix your bike?
Nice bracelet.
Where do you get all this from?
Buy
From where? Just
Singapore.
all over?
Oh,
And then
Singapore.
bring it here?
Yeah. Oh, Singapore buy.
Amazing. Oh wow.
Yeah.
How long have you had the store here?
Yeah.
How long have you been here? How many
3
years?
years.
3.
And last time, Chinadu, 20 years.
Oh, okay. And then here.
And now, change.
Changed to here.
There no more there.
That's finished.
Finished.
This place is making me feel slightly nostalgic. There's all old laptops, old phones, an old PlayStation 2, which I used to have. I remember spending hours and hours playing with my sister, like Crash Bandicoot, on a PlayStation 2. This is great. I'm enjoying all the things that I used to have as a kid. And I was just chatting with the uncle. There's just so much here, and he buys it all from all over, and then brings it here, which is amazing. And he says that he's got suitcases full of more stuff, but because it's raining, he hasn't been able to put that out today. Just put hot coals underneath, and then you'd wait for the iron to heat up on the top.
That's
That's what it is.
iron.
Maybe it's not an iron. That's chapped. If anybody knows what this is,
Can I take this area
let
off?
us know.
Just behind me is like a little musical stall. I think they've just collected all sorts of musical instruments. I'm absolutely gutted that it's shut at the moment, because it would have been great to be able to go in and have a go on some of the instruments in there. There's a couple of ukuleles that look like they're in really good condition as well, which I'd love to be able to play and buy for some people, because I've got a lot of friends who would love to learn some instruments. Some violins, I'm a cellist, so to be able to see some of that there would be cool as well, but we'll have to come back. There's so many places, like I said a bit earlier, that are absolutely packed with things that are closed at the moment, and I definitely feel that we need to come back and explore some more. I feel like I could spend all day here just exploring, looking through little knickknacks. It was really interesting to hear the uncle earlier who was saying that actually he'd started off in a different place, and that one closed down, and so now he finds himself here. These spaces are dying out, and Singapore, I guess because of its rapid modernisation, is missing out on all these second-hand stores. There is a real obsession with new, and I guess it's the kiasuism a little bit of Singapore that means that everybody wants to have the newest and the latest. Whereas actually looking through here, some of the oldest, some of the older and already used are fantastic and just as well used. We probably need to waste a lot less of these things for the environment's sake too. I am really curious about the clientele here actually, because there's an uncle behind me who's been looking in a suitcase full of watches for probably about 20 minutes, and I think he's just looking through. Maybe he knows watches really well and he's trying to see whether he can find something of value.
We found some suitcases full of cameras and full of phones. Not all of them will work, so it's worth checking some of the things out. But this is a great place. Like if you needed props for something, you could come and get them from here. Aspen's found something, an old flip phone. Good old flip phones. Loads of old Nokias as well.
My phone.
They're not still going to work. Is that a BlackBerry? Hey, look. This was the first kind of phone that you and I had.
Well, not the first. I had a Nokia. But
BlackBerry.
I remember communicating on this.
Everything looks cool.
So that's how we used to text each other when we were dating. Our BlackBerry.
It's good.
I found it. I want to play.
Milo, what are you doing? Oh, Aspen, look. Smile.
What is it?
I just found a Tamagotchi. Aww. This stall sadly isn't open because one, I found a Tamagotchi, which I may or may not want to purchase, and some Converse shoes that are in my size. But we're just told that these guys are away on holiday still for Chinese New Year, but they will be open again next Sunday. I would be really keen to come back because this stall and loads of the other ones have just got so many great things in, and I love getting a bargain too, so it's even better. If I had a better eye for antiques, you'd probably be able to come around here and spot something that might be actual of value or valuable to collectors, but sadly I don't know a lot about that. I've got a friend in the UK, Callum, and he'll often be able to go around places like this and he'll kind of know what's worth value, and he'll kind of buy like old gold spoons and then sell them, and they'll melt them down and make jewellery. But yeah, we're just enjoying walking around, looking at all the different collection of things. It's quite an eclectic mix.
I wonder if this has ever been developed or whether it's still got film inside, and wonder what photos and secrets it's hidden.
A rich person. Oh, you're married.
I do wonder a bit about the Karang Guni here, and a lot of the things that are here have been found and just picked up, but a lot of it's been bought as well, and I see so much of it here, and I wonder how much money has been spent on all these different things, just wondering whether one day they're going to be picked up by somebody or it's going to be bought by somebody, and how much they're waiting on as an investment to see what's going to come back. What I do know for sure is that if you were to come down here and spend long enough, you will find something that you really, really like, and you would probably pick it up. And I'd recommend it. I think it's a great way to spend an afternoon or a morning over here in Woodlands. What are you doing?
Trying on some shoes. I've never seen this kind of shoe before. Yeah, I could get this, I could get a rice cooker, I could get a pair of broken glasses, and a laptop here, all in one space.
What are you going to do with those shoes?
No, I'll ask how much they are. Let's see. Coca-Cola in a glass bottle, original, it's never been opened. It says 1996 bottle, it's not in English. Wonder how long, it goes off, or it went off, on the 29th of March 2005. It's a little bit of a hoarder's paradise in here. I've been trying to clear our house and organise our house and get rid of loads of stuff. But I do like that you can just kind of rummage through things and see what's about. Next door to us there's a football match going on in a covered kind of little football pitch. There's a little covered football pitch, so you can hear that going on next door, which gives it a bit of life around here, which is nice. And there's also some food places nearby and a few supermarkets, so we're going to have a look at those as well. Milo's just choosing some Pokemon cards, so hopefully we won't be here too much longer.
Free? He says free.
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 Hey, so many take. So many. Oh, take. Oh, take.
Take all.
I'll take. I'll take.
We got lots of free Pokemon cards, and because the uncle said that we could take all of them, and these are the random ones that Aspen has.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
centre opposite the Gaia Guni market, and it's been quite an amazing experience.
Yeah, I really enjoyed looking at all like the PlayStation 2s, like all like really nostalgic stuff. And I'm kind of wondering like what will our kids, if they go to a market, if this is still standing, because there wasn't a lot of customers, and I guess with the rain as well, it kind of deters people off. What will they be looking at in years to come when they when they go around? Because there's loads of stuff. I was like, I used to have this as a kid. I used to have this game as a kid.
What's funny is that for our kids, we're looking at vintage things at the moment. So like when they were really young, we were looking at wooden toys, for example, to see whether we could get them something that was a bit more lasting. So maybe they'll relate to things that are even more vintage than what we can see now.
Maybe. And there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. I didn't even know what it was. Some of it as well, and there was like loads of sports stuff. So thinking if you wanted to try out a new hobby, you could come here, grab yourself some badminton, tennis rackets, shoes, like electrical stuff. Like I said, some of it doesn't always work. But
rollerblades.
Tons of rollerblades.
I nearly went and bought them actually because they look like they're my size. I love rollerblading when I was a kid.
And good quality as well. So yeah, you could come and pick up some things to try out a new hobby.
So we've heard recently that these markets and the lifestyle of the Karang Guni is dying out, and we really, really hope that that doesn't happen. There are these guys, these men and women who go and find things that I guess could be dubbed as junk for some people, but is real treasure for them and for others too. We really hope that you, having watched us, will make a visit. There are a few around the island. There's one near us actually towards Tai Seng, and there's a couple now on Instagram who are trying to promote that way and try to get more people in. We think it's brilliant, and it's a great way to promote sustainability in Singapore as well. There's so much that is glitz and glam and new, yet like I said earlier, there's a lot that is still valuable in the things that are old as well.
Like my $8 Adidas trainers.
Yeah, $8, not bad, and they look really cool.
Yeah, and they're very comfortable, and it doesn't look like they've hardly been worn either. So
amazing.
I go to some of the thrift stores, and sometimes I go there and there's loads of stuff that I like, and other times I go there and there's just nothing. So I think it is just a bit hit and miss sometimes, but I definitely want to come back here.
Yeah, I mean we managed to find those shoes. Aspen got a book and some cards, and
nice pencils.
Yeah, and those colour pencils from Milo. Yeah, and I think. I mean, less than half of the shops are open today, the stores are open, so if we were to come back another day, which I'm sure we will, definitely explore the ones near our place as well. I think we're going to have a really good time. Yeah,
so be encouraged, go and do some bargain hunting, and you can come and eat close nearby as well, so even better, food and bargains.
So comment, like, subscribe, please do share these videos with your friends as well, and let them know what we're up to, and maybe just plan a visit. Not necessarily here if this isn't your thing, but there's lots of things that we've done I'm sure that you'd like to do too.
Yep.
We just stopped at the hawker centre for some food, and while we were sat there we spotted just over the road that there's a temple here, and so we're just going to go and check it out and see what it's like inside. We always find these things fascinating, and it's just here seemingly in the middle of nowhere, really colourful, big and beautiful. It's really, really lovely to see. There's so many different things that are out for Chinese New Year. I think there's extra things hanging from the ceiling here, extra decorations, which is beautiful. The kids have just spotted what I think is some tortoises or turtles that they're just checking out now with Millie. There are these beautiful candle pots behind me that look like pineapples being good luck around Chinese New Year time as well. So we're going to keep exploring this pretty huge temple, to be honest, and seeing what there is here.
I always find it fascinating when I see lots of like Instagram holiday photos going to Thailand and seeing these beautiful temples, yet none of the ones in Singapore seem to be visited quite as widely, and they're absolutely beautiful. The detail in some of these is just incredible. They are definitely worth checking out. We visited a few over our time here in Singapore, and I've loved every single one of them.
Well, we've just spent 5 minutes or so just wandering around this beautiful temple, and we're fortunate enough to catch it just before it was closed. It's just being closed behind us as we speak.
Yeah, we've never been to this area before. We're out in Woodlands, so it is kind of far for us to get to, but it's just nice just to walk around and see what's in the local area around here. Like, we found this beautiful temple, like good food. I'm sure there's more around here that we haven't discovered. So
Yeah, this
just
is
picking an area.
literally just
Visiting
in a
it.
little corner of Singapore, a corner of a neighbourhood. We have probably only explored a square, not even a full football pitch worth of space this afternoon. It's been really nice just to wander around and absorb it all in. Just a very, very different side to Singapore that we haven't really experienced before.
Yeah, and I think people mostly come here to go over to Malaysia.
Oh, to Woodlands, yeah, it's true.
I think if you're coming over here, add some extra time, like before or after your trip, and come and check this out, because I love going around the market. For me, a sense of nostalgia, looking at all the old games, PlayStations, like the BlackBerry phones, just all those things that trigger memories. It was really nice. That's one of the reasons I like second-hand shops, flea markets. Whatever.
Yeah, and it's one of the things that I love about our mindset around Singapore and around wherever we go, really. We just try to look for anything that might be different or anything even that might be normal, and just try our best to enjoy it as best we can, and we hope that you've enjoyed that journey too. As always, please subscribe, please like, please comment. We love hearing from you, and we always do our best to get back to you as well.
We do. I'm going to take my $8 pair of Adidas trainers home. I'm looking forward to wearing them out. Very chuffed with that bargain today.
The kids are trying to steal Chinese New Year's snacks.
Let's let her.
I love it. Bye everybody.